Yeah, okay, so good day. So basically, this video is for those that are going to be using this particular website, femzyonlinecollege.com, to create quizzes and do some other create questions and do some other activities, just like for author, like creators, let me put it that way. So the first thing, let's see, after visiting femzyonlinecollege.com. So you get here. So before you do anything, actually, you have to. I mean, if you don't have an account before, you click on sign up. Well, if you do, you click on login. So I'll just say let's say I click on get started. You brought me here. I would just love to follow up with you guys on the sign up process. So if I click on sign up, so I'm here. So you see an invalid input bar. Let's just leave it that way. So it's just that okay, your names and everything should not have space or something like that. So for the first name now, I will say Emmanuel. For the last name, Adeshokan. And for the phone number, 00. Okay, so using what we have here, so I'll just go with +234 8008. Plus 9069. So the date of birth, I'll just go with something like okay. Um, I'm a February guy then. February, let me just go with. I'll just go with. I mean, I didn't verify that, so I'll just go to 110. Yeah, so February 1st. So, username. So this is actually very crucial. So I can say FOC Tutors like this. So the only thing I need you guys to just get is that when you click your first name, let's say your keyboard suggested, it's going to add an extra space. So that extra space is going to lead to an invalid space. So just ensure you clear whatever shall making it happen. It might be after or before. So anything making it have an invalid input, just erase it. You see that. So I don't know if I had it here. Maybe I didn't. But just ensure that when you input your username, you have just this. Because when you are trying to log in and you're not adding that space that was added here, it will cause a lot of issues. So then the email address. I want to try and use an email I've not used before actually. So I think I can just go with let me go with my student email. So e-admission. I think is it to the password. So I'll just go with. So another thing to take note here is that whatever you're using for password, you should like ensure everything is actually the way it's supposed to be. No extra space that you don't intend to add. So I can just click on sign up. So everything will go on smooth. Yeah. So that happens. So I just click on never. So immediately after that you can just log in. So logging in here basically I can use that same thing. FOC tutors get and you can also use the email address you entered. So I think everything should go on. So no issue. So I'll save this. So the issue that what you now need to do next is like the verification. So we need to verify. So let's verify the email. So which is not going to take us so much long. So this is the email here. So I'll click on get code for the verification. So code has been sent. Hey, that will be a bug from my end actually. So I'll just refresh that. So then on my email I can just check the inbox. I can just check the inbox for that particular guy. So I'm checking. Okay, I have some. So I got a mail for successful registration and also a mail for verification. So I have this code. I'm copying it. You won't be seeing that actually. So go. Just move on. So I have that, and I verify. Immediately after the verification is done, I think I got here to the dashboard. So which is just everything you need to do as a tutor. So let's say, for example, you're a student, you want to be taking quizzes. Notice that you don't have any quiz showing up here. So you've not registered for any forum. So you need to register for some forums before you can take quizzes. And to do that, quite basic, you can just come here. There's quite some forums here. But let's just say you go to the home page to just get a quiz. Let's have to take this particular quiz now. I'm going to take something like this. So before you can take any quiz, you have to register for the forum of that quiz. So I'll just click on start quiz. So it's going to prompt me that I should register for this particular forum. So if I click on register, actually very quite fast. Clicking on register and registered. So another issue that we are going to see is that because this quiz is actually for premium users. Do you see that? So and this account is just a new account, it's not the premium account. So if I click on it, it's going to prompt me to request for an upgrade. So anyway, that's just it. But if I go back to my dashboard, if I go back to my dashboard, I'll see some quizzes there. So these quizzes that are here now, they are free quizzes because they are the ones coming up on the dashboard. Do you get? And there are also questions here. So these questions are also from that forum you just registered for. So if I click on this, I'll be able to pick it. That's just the logic. So you have access. But that's just wasting time. Let's just go to the main thing we are trying to do here. So to create quiz now, show you guys. So basically I can just say okay, um click on quiz host here. So assuming you are on your phone. So let me do this. Assuming you are on your phone, I believe you see this. So your phone will look something like this, basically. So you can just click on this guy here, then you see the quiz host. So I think I can just exit it that way. So clicking on quiz host now, then I can click on um, add a new quiz. So to create a quiz here, I'll just say maybe just the topic of the quiz, or you can prefix it with FOC or something. So I can just say class records. Then you can just say introduction or something, whatever the subtopic, or just talk about the quiz. Introduction to scalars records. And let's say you are planning now. Let's say at first you are planning to give us 10 questions, 20 questions there about. Then you're like, okay, 30 seconds is okay for a question. So this particular duration is a minute. So I can just say, okay, if I want to give them 30 seconds per question and I have 20 questions, that's like 10 minutes. I just put 10. So this thing is actually a minute. If you put 100 minutes, that's like 1 hour 40 minutes. You get. So if I click on submit, so I have this quiz created successfully. So it's going to take me to the page where I'm going to set up the questions and everything. So I've created quiz, but the questions are not there yet. So this is the home that we have now. This is the home. So for settings, to set the quiz, to add questions or set up questions and all. Then for results, although there will be 10 results here, but to check for all, you come here to track the success, like I mean the progress of the student. Let me put it that way. So to now add questions, so this is where the whole task actually is. So before settings here, sure. So settings are actually very basic. You can just add the image. You can get an image and let's see for students and not. And just type that to Google and then you come to images. You get. So you look for a very nice image that you can just download and then use. That's just the logic most of the time. But I'll try as much as possible to make sure that the image you're downloading does not have something like, you get my point, sha? Something you should be able to use. So put the image, this is where you can change the duration. We used 10 before, so you can change it here. So number of tries, if you want the student to be able to do it two, three times. But most of the time, one time is okay. So let's ask you do correction and you now want them to do it again because maybe they didn't do well. You can increase it to two. So passcode, this is just basically still there is no effect here, but you can always add a passcode. So, but this is actually very important. So, you need to before you can save any quizzes. Look at this. Let's just say quiz of this field. Before you can save any quiz, you must add a forum. So let's now say this is the forum here. There are many other forums. This is the forum here. So and you cannot after you click on forum, it will ask for room. So room basically everything has been catered for. That's the physics topic, physics quiz. It's not going to ask for the topic. She gets so then the topic here is now. If you cannot see your topic, you can just come to general or something else. You can always change it later. Or request if I can quickly create a topic for you. It won't take me more than a minute. So that's scalars and vectors. Do you get? So immediately after you're done with that, if this quiz is actually for a class you just finished, so it's better you just go for premium. So it is only those that are on premium plan on this particular forum that will be able to take it. Then publish quiz. I always advise you update your question before you set this. So I can even do this first. So everything will work fine. You see that this is updated successfully, but the questions are not there yet. So to add questions, we have it in two forms. Do you want to be adding it manually or you want to add it in bulk? So to add it manually is actually nice. But one thing that I should just say is I'm the one that actually built this website. So recently, I've not had so much time to work on some recent updates. You get. So to add a new question, basically. So the update I didn't work on is editing questions, which is actually something I should have done. You get. So although there is a button to edit it, but I've not implemented it. So if I say add a new question, so it's going to bring up a modal. So type the question. Which following is a scalar option A. So there are some things I need to just explain around this just to make it up. Actually, I don't use this particular method to create my quizzes. I use another method. So um option A, I'll go for energy. Because everyone is a scalar. Okay, let's start with force, then velocity, then acceleration. So basically, after you maybe before the class, you can just come and create the quiz or just after class, just 10 questions. Like this is actually the main part of it. So just add in the questions one by one. So this is actually to prevent the fact that let's assume you are trying to do a manual quiz, then you have to say, okay, submit to my DM, then you start should get. This will handle everything. So force, velocity, acceleration. Let's say you just have four options. So you can put power, should get. For option E, although you may not have any option, but let's just look at what happens first. So you select the correct option. So let's say I'm selecting that's option D. D get go select D. Yeah. The explanation. Let's say I don't want to just explain anything here. But most of the time I will recommend that so that the student will not be disturbing you. So then this topic, you can just say scalar. This is scalar. Let me just say scalar and vector. So you can put it anything to show it. They can just put vector or something like that. Sha. Point means like how many points for this particular question. So if I click on submit now, I doubt it will go for a few reasons. Okay, we are not saying that actually, but it does not actually go. So the issue for that is for this particular guy, since you are not adding anything, you can just put a space. Do you get the same thing? Yeah, do you get? So just put a space in those two guys that are optional. So then when you click on submit, I think it should work. Do you see that every other thing cleared out? But except the question, which was actually intentional because your next question might be closer or far from this. So the first question has been created, you can check that out. uh The error we had the other time was, I think I wanted to fix all these bigger scoring issues that I'm having. So the error we had, they said option E is not allowed to be empty. You see that? Then question created successfully for the one we created. And this is it. So the space we added, you should notice it's not even showing up, but just add that. Just to actually make it work. Let's just put it that way. I didn't catch it to be optional, which is actually very bad from my own end, sha. So I'm sorry for that. So then to add a new question, you can just click yeah or yeah. So something sweet here now is that, let's say for example, this quiz is meant for like multiple topics. I've added one topic, right? You get. I'm grouping questions based on the subject kind of rating. You can even say physics or just put something there. If I'm not to add, you can delete this or to edit. That's why I said I've not worked on. You notice that the questions are not loaded in. So working on that too, sha. So let us say I want to add a new question. To delete is once you click on this, it will delete. Because I want to add a new question. So to do that, so what I want you guys to see here is this subject or topic. Do you see that it is suggesting? Let's say I didn't add anything. Okay, let me just create another question, sha. Oh, okay, I'll just delete it. Let me just play around this. I'm sorry. So this, do you see that I have still of vector string up. Once I click on it, you feel it. Let's say I want to create a new, I want to add a new topic like just machine. This is just kind of a demo. You see the same points. So once I submit, everything works. Come back, the second question is there. So if I now want to add it, I can easily delete this. If I want to add the third question, I want to show you something. So you now come here, the topic. Machine is there as per the last one. So if I clear it and I try to type, do you see the two guys there? So you can easily just okay, it's machine, it's still the same topic. Do you get? Even if there are 10, it will load everything out. So just to make everything easy for you. So then we have two. So if we had another question for this one turn to two, this one turn to one, kind of a thing. So that's that about this. I can easily delete this very fast. So that's that about this particular part. That is actually very nice. So after you are done with creating your quiz, after you are done with adding questions now, so you can come back to settings. You can come back to settings there. Oh, you just go to settings good. So you can even click on publish. So once you click on publish, it will show on the home page. Like the home page is show on the student dashboard to show everywhere. So they can easily go. You can even go and get the link. I will show how to get link to here. So another thing I want to teach is how to upload bulk question, which you may want to be actually be using because I upload a lot of questions. So the idea is this. So to upload the question, you use an Excel file. So if you have access to a laptop, you may want to be using this. So as an Excel file, you know what Excel is. So there's a question of format. So and then in an Excel, for those that understand how it works, then you could just sharply use this spreadsheet to explain. Oh, let me just look at the image and use that to explain. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if you guys are seeing this very clearly. No. I want a very big image. Okay, I think this is big. So in your Excel, this is what you see actually. This particular guy here. So to just sort that out, kind of a thing. So this particular first column here is for that topic of a thing that I said to be loading up. So you can just add. You can even leave it blank. It's not compulsory you have topic, but I'll just say okay. Question like if the first question is on scalars and vector, shake it. You add it there. If it is the same topic, you can put the same topic there. Not a big deal. You know how this thing works. Once you click on this and you drag it down, you see everything. So then the second thing is this particular guy. This line here is for question number one, that particular row. This second row is for question number two. That means for question number one, this is the topic, this is the question. So this is option A, option B, option C, option D, option E. Shall you get? If your question is just true or false question, just put true, false. Shall you get? Then every other guide can now be empty to option E. It should be empty. Then the correct option will now come to H. I guess option A, B, C, D, E. Then H will now be what you put in H is either capital A or capital B or capital C or capital D or capital E, depending on the one that is correct. Then explanation is I. So you get that's for question number one. So you can do that for your 20 questions or 10 questions. Then once that is done, so I will show like after you have it ready, maybe I'll just drop a screenshot of the question on the group or drop a template that I use. So after that, let's say I want to upload the questions. So you can just choose the file from your phone or from your laptop. So I will just come to where I have them. The countdown on that. Yeah. Okay, great. So I have this. Okay, but this is scalars and vector questions. Do you see that? The name scalars and vectors. So once I upload the question, so I think that was 10. So resolution of vector took 4. The vectors and scalar took 6. So the first one I added, then the other guys that came in just now. So it's actually very faster using the Excel part. So that's just the only thing I see around that. So you can still add more, you can still add a new question. But when you make a mistake in the question, you have to delete and re-add it. That's actually the only cons we have here now. She gets. So that's just that about that. And then let's not say I'm publishing this quiz. I think is it published? It is not. So to get the link, you have to publish it, right? Yes. So it is published already. So when they come to the dashboard, you'll see it there. Eh? What's going on? It has been published. Oh, I should guess the reason. It was because before publishing, I've already created the questions and then so if I refresh it few times, actually, maybe two times, I guess. So it should so one more time. Because questions are there and every other thing should work. Something is wrong somewhere. Let's check home page. This is it. And I should see scalars and vectors in my dashboard. But I don't know why I'm not seeing it. But anyway, sure. This today. Oh, sorry. The reason is because we set it to be premium quiz. They should get. So if I go back there now to change it to, I can go back to my quizzes. I've added on, so I can easily just. Hey, I clicked on create again. So see all your quizzes, which is this. And I can just click on that. Come to here. If I change it to basic, I was like, what happens to my code? So if I come here now, I'll see the share again. So I can add from here. Even for the fact that I was the one that created the quiz, actually, it was meant to give me the access, but I didn't do that actually. Sha. So, well, yeah, you created the quiz, and if the quiz is not premium, you cannot do it. That's how sad it is. If you are not on premium plan, so actually. So, if I now click on this, so we're going to have the page for the quiz to start the quiz. Nobody has done it yet. So this is the link, so you can just copy it. So everything is copied to people. I can now give it to the student with some descriptions. So you get. So then that's just basically it. As an admin, because I was the one that created it, so I can easily check all these things, the questions, the statistics, and then the quiz, like to edit the quiz. And that's just everything about creating quiz of Femzy Online College. So okay, so just try as much as possible after every classes you have your quizzes ready. So thank you very much.